You are watching the Oi Rio Pro, the fourth stop of the Samsung Galaxy Championship Tour. We're into round 3, heat number 12, and this heat features a former world champ, the first Brazilian world champ in history, taking on the wild card Deivid Silva, who's already made a big name for himself. Pocket eights out of the gates, and usually combo the field. Here goes Medina to strike against Deivid Silva. It's a little layback dagger off the lip. Floats the next section. Beautiful bottom turn, layback, blowtail to recovery, and the fans cheer him onto the landing. Just losing his momentum right when he was about to ride out of it.
The amateur ranks, I mean, he was good in the air. Didn't really have the power, but look at this turn right here. That's a searing slash, and then back out on the open face. You can see there's a sense of urgency right now in Medina. Blows the tail out, and the ability to recover. The crowd loved that. Looking like he wants to win again. Here he goes, up and riding.
Now Medina setting up the back end. Classic looking first turn. Sticks to the pocket, nice and vertical on the second decision. Now he's got a little whitewater section on the open face. And making the effort for the inside corner. He'll earn that little bonus hack. And now more on the reform frontside wrap. Medina looks like he's got control of this really challenging lineup. They're both absolute all-stars. I think that is a topic we'll be discussing for a decade with those three names. We got Medina with a big ramp, frontside stock air into the flats. And still providing big air sections.
You knew something like this was going to happen. I mean, when he starts to get speed like this, he starts to get that foot back. Bang, just flies through the air, lands absolutely perfect. I mean, that was an insane aerial maneuver right there. And look at the landing. Just stomped the landing. That is going to be a huge score for Gabriel Medina.
Another angle on this big ramp. He had tons of speed, clear for takeoff. Can land anywhere he wants. Trying to remember all the attempts in free surfs as we watch Medina up now. Hard off the bottom. Nice tight jam in the pocket. Blowing the tail out into a layback, and he's fighting for that recovery. Meanwhile, behind him, pulling into the barrel, is Deivid Silva.
Maybe one big solid turn to air reverse. Let's have a look at Medina on the replay here. Beautiful bottom turn straight into that snap right there, and then throws the tail out on this occasion. Didn't quite pull that one off, so that's not going to go into his top two. Looking to replace the 6.27, and then Deivid Silva right there, just pulling into a barrel, not quite finding that exit.
He was providing big ramps with variety and control. Watching the roll-in now for Medina, up and out. But then when you watch John's movie parts and free surfs, now having a look is Deivid Silva. He's got some speed. Nice vertical through the whitewater. Now this little right-hander setting up a big bowly section. Perfect timing for the wild card, and he stomps it.
That was nice right there. That's going to get him back in. That's going to get his confidence up.
Put up big numbers. Stick to his game here and get a couple of big whips.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a big cheer after this maneuver. This last turn was completed right here. Draws off the bottom and beautiful tight snap in the pocket. The crowd went mad.
Welcome back to the Oi Rio Pro. We're coming out of the barrel with Gabriel Medina into a layback blowtail to recover for a jam on the inside corner. Timing that from break perfectly, the former world champ.
And Gabriel Medina's got so many tricks in the book. Let's have a look here. Takes off late, pulls in nice and tight, comes out clean, and right here, jams the tail. You know, the core strength right there to get yourself back up on your feet and then finish off with the turn. I mean, Medina's feeling it. He knows. He really wants this.
Even when Medina was getting results there, that topic stayed around for maybe too long because he was deadly out there. Big wind up, big rotation into the flats for Medina. He won't hang on.
Let's have a look at Medina. You can see him racing down the line as he flies through the air. Lands kind of just a little bit off kilter there, and the board spun around real quick. And it's really hard to anticipate that. How's the board going to react once you've landed on the water? And even Gabriel Medina couldn't have pulled that one off there. So, yeah, that's surfing for you.
Deivid Silva making a decision on this wave, rolling in with the whitewater. He's got a ton of speed, a big section, whips it vertical, hard off the bottom, little down carb to set up this inside track. Now setting up a little tapping finish on the inside corner. Started with a lot of speed, so stay tuned for that. But remember, David Silva still with a fighting shot. Let's see what he did on this wave, Pots.
Yeah, good solid wave right here for David Silva. Timed that bottom turn, top turn combo nicely. And then just a nice sort of, didn't get the board all the way around there, sort of half maneuver, and not really the finish that he was looking for. So just a 6.07. David Silva's going to go.
So Medina using priority and now just going straight down. Bad hands priority to David Silva. Now he's going to have a little bit of a moment to breathe.
Little wave approaching. He's going to have a look at this one, deciding to let it go. What's Medina got?
Medina decides to take it underneath the priority. He's got a big ramp, tail high, full rotation punt, and almost pulls it off. Did a good job putting himself in a position to compete, but he's going to run out of time.
Yeah, just, you know, Medina just a little too strong right there. Played good defense at the end, but too strong.
Medina moving on to round 4 as we continue.